This is your daily dose of all things royal. Welcome back, my gorgeous, good looking friends. Well, looks like things are about to get worse for Prince Harry. Breaking news, and you heard it here first on TRG. Consider this a win because the Department of Homeland Security didn't get this judgment summary that they were asking for. The judge has now ordered that on February 23rd, the Heritage Foundation is going to be able to present their argument in person, face to face, in another oral argument. February 23rd at 2:30 p.m. This is where it's all going down. I feel it in my bones that the House of Cards is about to come crashing down, and perhaps maybe the U.S. government might get markled. You see, today, the House Republicans announced that they will be filing their articles of impeachment next week against Alejandro Mayorkas, who is the head of this Department of Homeland Security, in protecting our border, but instead focused on censoring Americans. Yes, folks, he is also a part of this censorship industrial complex and is currently getting sued in the Missouri versus Biden court case. And seeing that the judge didn't rule in the favor of the Department of Homeland Security makes me feel like the tide is turning. As I've stated before, Harry's involvement with the censorship industrial complex and Aspen Institute on information disorder, and Harry's alignment with Renee DiResta, as well as, let's not forget, he knew about January 6th, and Mayorkas failed to question him. Remember, Mayorkas, the head of Department of Homeland Security, that was supposed to be protecting Americans from domestic terrorism. But hey, I think it's a perfect time for the Heritage Foundation to bring up the fact that Harry had been funding and supporting a global terrorist organization called the Sussex Squad. Now, they might laugh in court, but I'm sure if the Heritage Foundation brings with them some of those tweets and death threats that were made to not only the royal family, but also to American citizens in trying to intimidate and trying to silence them, I think that makes a compelling story for releasing Harry's visa information because it is in the best interest of the American people since they were essentially violating Americans' First Amendment rights. So this is more than just being about whether or not Harry lied on his application about his drug use. So if you want to learn a little bit about DHS and Mayorkas, go check out this recent video done on the problem that we have here and why everything is about to implode for this guy. Check that out. Part 2 will be more about the Disinformation Governance Board, which I know it's going to interest a lot of you since you've been following me with Harry's alignment with the censorship industrial complex. So go check it out. I'll put the link below. But as always, I will be back with more content. But until then, please be safe and I'll talk to you later. Bye.
It was such a fraud.